And then what happened? No way. Pope Francis, you're insane, man. You are crazy. Sorry, I have something to take care of, but I'll call you later and I will see you in the Bahamas on Tuesday. Alright? Catch you later. Hi there, my name is Mitchell Packard, and I'm a fourth-year student at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. I grew up in the East Bay area in the gorgeous city of Brentwood, California. Now, anyone who has visited or lived in Brentwood may tell you that it's not the most exciting place to be. However, I completely disagree. Brentwood is such a fun place in that it offers beautiful hiking trails, gorgeous sunsets, and arguably the best corn on the planet. All in all, I've always viewed Brentwood as a type of place that appeals to all types of people, allowing convivencia to exist. However, I've recently conducted research which provided very alarming information about Brentwood's lack of diversity, specifically regarding religion. I've always viewed Brentwood as culturally and religiously diverse, yet an analysis of these subjects has proven that Brentwood is primarily a Christian city with very few congregations of alternate religions. Although I'm a Christian myself, this never occurred to me as I grew up there, and I've utilized maps, demographics, and other resources to prove the absence of religious diversity within Brentwood city limits. As you can see here, 6 of Contra Costa County's 10 largest faith groups in the year 2010 were Christian organizations, including Roman Catholic, non-denominational, Southern Baptist, Assemblies of God, Presbyterian, and United Methodist. Now let's analyze all of the religious organizations in Brentwood. We will begin with the most popular religion in the area, Christianity. As you can see on this map of Brentwood, there are quite a few Christian churches in the city. If you zoom out, you will also see that surrounding cities such as Oakley, Antioch, and Pittsburgh also have a large focus on Christianity. To bring the focus back on the Brentwood, which is in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, I've created a table that portrays all types of Christian churches within Brentwood city limits. As you can see, there are 24 total Christian churches in Brentwood. We're about to see the lack of other religions within Brentwood's borders. Moving on to Mormon churches, the amount is far more scarce than the number of Christian churches. As you can see here, there are only 2 within Brentwood city limits, but surrounding areas such as Oakley has one, Antioch has one, and Pittsburgh also has one Church of Latter-day Saints. The number of Jewish synagogues is also very scarce in the East Bay area. Just 2 synagogues stand alone in Brentwood, and the closest one to those is all the way on the outskirts of the city of Pittsburgh, miles away. Next, we have Islamic mosques. According to this map, Brentwood seems to only have one, titled Brentwood Muslim Community Center, whereas Antioch and Pittsburgh each also only have one Islamic mosque. As for Buddhist temples, there are none anywhere near the city of Brentwood. You'd have to make a half-hour to 45-minute drive just to get to the nearest one in the city of Concord. Clearly, Brentwood and its surrounding cities have not had much exposure to Buddhism. Although Brentwood doesn't have any Hindu temples to call its own, the city of Pittsburgh, roughly a half-hour away from Brentwood, has 2 to choose from. Hinduism has not had an impact on the city of Brentwood quite yet. And if you thought those other religions had a scarce presence in Brentwood, the Church of Scientology has no locations anywhere near the city of Brentwood. The closest location is westward in the city of Concord, which is about a 40-minute drive, or east in Stockton. There are stereotypes that relate certain races to specific religions. I checked out Brentwood's racial demographics from the year 2014. One stereotype says that whites, African Americans, and Hispanic Latinos all practice Christianity. Brentwood seems to accurately portray this stereotype as these three racial categories represent a majority of the Brentwood population. Other stereotypes, such as Indians practicing Islam and Asians practicing Buddhism or Hinduism, are somewhat represented as well. The demographics portray these races as minorities and, according to the stereotypes, may explain the lack of religious diversity in the area. Apparently, California is one of 19 states in America where white Christians are a minority. This makes sense, considering California's vast religious and cultural diversity. Unfortunately, Brentwood hasn't quite gotten that grasp on Californization and religious diversity quite yet. So out of all the potential reasons why Christianity has grown so popular in this area, I believe that there are two solidified reasons. The first reason that Christians love spreading the good news of God. There are many Bible passages that promote this act. There's even a Christian branch, evangelical, which comes from the Greek word evangelion, meaning to spread the good news. And many people just enjoy this religion, including myself, and we just want to spread this goodness and happiness and unconditional love amongst others. The second reason that there are so many churches in this area is that every church has something different to offer. Not just different denominations or beliefs. They have different worship practices. Some churches may have better music, choirs and bands. Some attendees may like a larger congregation or a smaller congregation. The pastors, priests, or spiritual leaders may be able to connect to the attendees better than other spiritual leaders. And I would say another good reason is some people just love having the church right down the street. You know, they might not care what denomination it is, but they'll just say, it's pretty close to me and I love hearing about God, so I'm going to go there. In conclusion, I hope that Brentwood can become more diverse, both culturally and religiously, and that the people of Brentwood will be willing to accept these new things into their city and maybe even their lives so that they can achieve their greatest life and highest spiritual potential. Thank you for watching, and I got to go pack and meet the Pope in the Bahamas. Thank you.